Back live now on the MLB pregame show. We are nearing first pitch here in the finale of this ultra-brief 2 games. Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jose Peralta gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Peralta.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Jose Peralta will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
This guy is as hot as anybody right now. This is his second home run of the ball game, and remember, he had one in his previous game as well. I think I'd approach him a bit.
Jimmy Paredes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind it.
To second for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you...
Jose Peralta stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Pollock is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Grounded to short. Peralta on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Jose Peralta will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes people talk about no-doubters when a guy hits one 20 rows into the seats. Well, that's a no-doubt double right there. No chance for any of these outfielders to get it. With their backs to the infield, they got to get back there, get the ball back into the infield just to save a double.
Chris Davis digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys.
Runner goes for third. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Up next for the Padres.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, A.J. Pollock. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Jose Peralta is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Peralta.
Taken high and deep to right. Paredes ranging back, still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, if he wants to go about getting the cycle, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he's able to make it up to 3rd. Now he needs just a...
So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Left side. Cuthbert gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he couldn't finish off the cycle, especially since all he needed was the single. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theShowNation.com. The Padres win it 5-4. So long from Baltimore.
San Diego Padres. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt. Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego. Jose Peralta will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Cingrani pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Leading off the inning, Jose Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the seats, 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torreyes is in his tracks now. One gone.
Now just coasting right along here.
Adam Duvall in now. Hopped out in his first trip. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for... And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Boy, not an easy play out there by any stretch. He's got to hit the shortstop in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
Jose Peralta will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
This is skied out to deep center field. Myers going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. So his remarkable season continues. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he painted himself into an almost impossible situation on the mound. The conditions were ripe, and you know, when you're...
Jose Peralta will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Adam Duvall will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside. Guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They still trail. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Jose Peralta will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is after it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Padres win it 6-2.
Final line score
Good
of our
night
ball game
from
tonight
Cincinnati.
For the victorious San Diego Padres. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.